player with a hot bat gets a call from his representative. The player expresses interest in going elsewhere.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the LA Dodgers and the Cincinnati Reds. Stay tuned for Reds baseball next. Sonny Gray, a right-hander out of Tennessee, will be the starting pitcher. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, thanks, Matt. On the mound now from Vanderbilt is Sonny Gray. Not a very big guy, but a good three-pitch mix. Mid to upper 90s fastball, 93 to 95. Big power overhand curveball, and his changeup has gotten better as he's gone along. If he's on early, you'll see lots of swings and misses.
Now in the box, Rocky Horton, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Pitch is away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. Senzel's got it, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. New inning set to get underway, and set to go as the third baseman, Rocky Horton. Into center field, line drive base hit. Legs churning, he's headed for second. Arms pumping, he's hustling for third. And they've got him hung up out there between second and third. The tag, and they got him. So strike. That with another big hit right here.
Here we go now. Come on now. One time.
First pitch on its way. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, be patient. Pick one out and drive it, kid.
Gray ready with the 0-1. A ball and a strike. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Luplow will range to his left and put it away. 2 down. So a big moment here and standing in Rocky Horton, but a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
Here we go.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy to see.
Ouch, that one hit him. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Digging in, Chris Taylor, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he gets him swinging. What a big out there, as there is now one away. So coming to the plate, Cody Bellinger. His prior history versus this arm, he's batting .500, 6 for 12. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run. As he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Swing and a fly ball, but shallow, and that's not going to do it. Castellanos has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. The throw is wild, and it gets away, but they'll catch a break as the runners are going to stay where they are here as there's no advance.
Hey, let her rip. One side.
And now a crucial spot. Bases loaded. 2 men gone. And striding to the plate will be Corey Seager. Hit hard on the ground at first. He's got it. And he'll step on the bag himself. And the inning is...
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Pinch hitting for the Reds, number 44.
Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. The relay on to first. The double play, and the side is retired. Standing in, Rocky Horton. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiff it up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
Hey, make it yours.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit in the air to center field. Luplo is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
He didn't even break a sweat this one. 3 pitches, he gets the out, and heads to the clubhouse to celebrate.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the LA Dodgers and the Chicago Cubs. It's Cubs baseball next on the show. Jose Arena will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
You know, Matt, he's looking to bounce back for a little bit better of a performance than his last one. Pitched less than 5 innings in his last one, was able to come away with a no decision. I think he and his team are expecting a lot more in this one.
Next for the Dodgers, Rocky Horton, as we take a look at the splits between April and May.
Rocky Horton.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. Bodie is under it near the mound. 1 down. Now at the plate, Rocky Horton. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Rocky.
See it. Drive it. Come on, kid.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0. No. Inside.
Hey, get you a good one up there, huh?
Now time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. And really stretching out the at-bat as he steps out for a second time. Now the 2-0. Hard on the ground towards short. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Oh, that one.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Gavin Lux. Runner goes for second on the ground to the right side. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. And they won't even attempt to run on that arm in right, so despite the runner moving on the pitch, it'll wind up first and second here.
Boy, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch, Dero, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive side. Not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2, but he bowled his neck and he stayed in there.
Come on now. One time right here.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher, you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
Here's the 1-2. Oh, it's hit to third. 5.
Get out,
a
get
tag
out, get
for
out.
1, and he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. So 2 are gone now in the Cubs' half of the third, and Wilson Contreras digs in at the plate. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. So just the 1 hit in the inning, but it's a... Standing in, Jason Hayward.
Now batting. The right fielder.
Ready with the 0-1. Ground ball to third, and they could... To second for 1. Throw to Muncy to finish the double play. That retires the side. Digging in now, Rocky Horton. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Happ is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1. All right, so time now for the Cubs' Road to the Show report, as we see a couple of prospects who have been performing at a high level in the upper minors.
Up next for the Dodgers. The third baseman.
In now, Rocky Horton. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. No runs on 6 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. And that catches the outside corner. It's 2-1.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
The 2-1 takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
3-2 now.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
And before the big 3-2 pitch, time is called at home plate.
Hey, let her rip. Let her rip. Let's go.
Now the payoff pitch home is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that.
Ready for another chance? Rocky Horton. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's swung on and missed for strike one.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man. Harrison gets his lead at first, nobody out. Ground ball foul down the left side.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Changeup called strike three as he rolls his eyes at the call. One away.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes. Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
4-2 the final score today.
First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 4 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the LA Dodgers and the Chicago Cubs. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Jose Quintana will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Dan Dero, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
Coming to the plate now, Chris Taylor. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest.
Chris Taylor.
And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1.
Hey, let's go, kid. Here we go.
To 2-2 now.
2 strikes. Get your pitch and drive it right here.
Runners on the move for second. Swinging a soft liner, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Find the ball.
And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Well, that's an aggressive tactic by the manager right there. You don't see that often. Hit and run this early in the game. That's usually saved for mid to later when you're trying to score some runs. But obviously, they have major respect for this guy on the mound today.
Bellinger.
Nobody better. Stay hot. Nobody better right there.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out. Next up is Max Muncy, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The 0-1 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Fielded cleanly to second for one. On to Rizzo, and it's a double play. Side retired. Stepping up to the plate, Rocky Horton. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
See you drive it like you can. Let's go.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there for strike one.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit and kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
Let's go, kid. One time right here.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Bullet back up the middle. Fiorella is right there, one down.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just
at the plate, Rocky Horton. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. So a solo shot here to left center field, number 14 on the season, and the Dodgers are on the board. It's now a 3-1 game.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Rocky Horton, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
Well, the pitcher can claim that that one slipped all he wants, but that looked intentional to me. He goes with the heater up and in and absolutely drills him. That's dangerous, and I'm surprised that the ump appears to be letting it go.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and in to hit next it'll be the ever-versatile Chris Taylor. And there he goes towards second. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Torreyes will put this one away, and the side is retired. Stick around, because Jason Hayward will lead things off when we come back. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. It's the Cubs 4 and the Dodgers 1. Bottom of the inning now, and that will bring in Jorge Polanco to hit next.
The shortstop, Jorge Polanco.
The 1-1. Seager is there. But it's the third baseman who gets there to make the play. And that's the first out. Striding into the box, David Bodie. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Hot shot to third. And that's through into left, a base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's now 7-1. At the plate, Rocky Horton. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. From the stretch, here's the and just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. The Dodgers down to their final strike. Liner towards second. Throw on to first. He'll be in time to get him. And the Cubs have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over. 7-2 the final score.
player is encouraged to continue to refine a skill essential to his game. A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches. A manager checks in with his ball club. The player receives an update from his representative.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the LA Dodgers and the Atlanta Braves. The two men you see there go head-to-head coming up next. Stepping into the box, Rocky Horton. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
the third base.
First of three is underway on this Tuesday night as the opening pitch is taken for ball one. Now, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps. Line to line. This team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
Here we go, baby. Find a good pitch.
Hit down the third base line, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Here it comes. Sent on the ground out to second. Albies picks it up, and there's one away. All set for the start of the inning, and next will be the switch-hitting third baseman, Rocky Horton. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Let's go, kid. One time, right here.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first. Stepping in, Rocky Horton. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went. AB certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard, this AB.
Grounded back up the middle. Albies brings it in. One there, but they won't get two as he beats the relay to first. Stepping up now, Chris Taylor, and their runners at the corners now.
Chris Taylor.
Runners off for second, and the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Stepping in, Teddy Monroe.
The right fielder, Teddy Monroe.
Bouncer to the left side. No problem here. One away. Leading off the inning, Rocky Horton, and they'll need him to get something going here. First offering on its way. Line towards center field, and he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. So the Dodgers get their leadoff hitter on base to kick off the inning.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roll. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
In time, and he is nailed at second.
Man, that just seemed like an unnecessary steal attempt there. Down by 2, that run doesn't mean much at all. The tie. Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the